Monique, the work from home mogul, and today's video we're going to go over customer service tips for the solopreneur. And we're going to do a mock customer service call with Complainia.
I ignored your cancellation policy and I want my refund.
So get your tips about customer service, then we're going to go over a good call and a bad call coming right up. When your customers initiate contact, that is not always a good sign. You do want to keep your customers engaged, and you want to be the one to get out ahead of everything, getting in touch with them and making sure that everything's okay first before they come at you with any issues. Usually a customer service call is going to be about a problem that you need to fix or trying to keep a customer happy. The end game, the most desirable outcome is if you can get a testimonial or referral out of this interaction. You cannot save every customer. Not every customer is worth saving, which is actually a good thing, because if you have a target market, you only want the good people. Your target market isn't whoever the hell will buy from me. It's not like seeking whoever the hell. You want people that are respectful, engaging, follow directions, and even better if they'll be your cheerleader. The more customer interactions that you have, the more that you're going to become familiar of what problems can arise so that you can come out ahead of it. You can include this information in your frequently asked questions on your website, in your newsletter, in your terms and conditions so that you cover your ass and that it outlines exactly what you will do for your customers and what solutions that you already have in place in your policies. And that way, when someone comes to you with an issue, you'll be like, oh, I've dealt with this before, and you can refer to the policies that are in place. If the package exploded, you'll replace it immediately, or they'll get a credit, or they'll get a replacement and something special in their next order. Some people don't get one thing and some the other because that's not fair. Everyone should be covered through a policy so that there's no complaints and no favorites. It makes for a streamlined solution to anything that comes up, and new things will always come up, and that way you can always modify and improve your policies. If you have a product, you want outlined when your product is going to be delivered, what they should expect, what would happen if it's damaged, can it be returned, what is the return policy. If you have a digital product, perhaps you need to outsource some technical assistance. Make it easy for the person to find the information before having to contact you, because once they contact you, then it can escalate into a confrontation. You have a company, but you're also a human being which has emotions. And the more you can let your emotions not get into it, the better it is for both you, your customer, and your company. Subscriptions. Now, these are auto renewal transactions. People, when they sign up for a subscription, they're entering into a membership or a subscription contract, which says they need to cancel by a certain date to not get charged. Having a refund policy in place or a no refund policy in place is important for those people that forget to cancel or come at you after they cancel. So if you have a subscription business, I would suggest you look into popular subscriptions or any subscriptions that you have and see what are their policies. If you don't cancel your Netflix by the date, what happens? Can you call them up and just say, hey, I know that yesterday I got charged, so can I get my money back? What policies do they have in place? Keeping in mind that you are a business and you need to be able to keep running. If you do take exceptions, what are those exceptions? And it needs to be in writing, or people will walk all over you. You can get persuaded easily if they get you on the phone, so just make sure you have all of these outlined so that you follow them. If you do have your customer on the phone, do not let them walk away without getting some feedback from them. The best thing about having a phone conversation is that you're going to get the most accurate feedback and reviews from these people. All you need to do is simply say, hey, while I have you on the phone, do you have time for 2 questions or 3 questions? Instantly, you'll know what type of person you're dealing with. If they're just trying to rush you off the phone and they're being stubborn and they don't want to have anything to do with you and they're not the person that you want to negotiate with, let them go. But if they're open to it, this is a way to find out more about them. Your question should be open-ended, not a yes or no question. Pick 3. It could be, how did you use this product or service? If you already know what their problem was, did this provide a solution for XYZ problem? What could have made your experience better? How did the product service make you feel? If they're someone that will give you a testimonial, they'll go on and on and on, and this is great to say. Or would you mind if I wrote that down and credited you for that for a review? You can email them a place to do it. You could write it up yourself. And then finally, who would be someone that you would recommend to also get this amazing solution? Quickly solving the problem and then turning it into a testimonial would be like the most amazing customer service ever. And that is what I strive for every time. They will rave about how amazing the customer service was, even if you just respond quickly. If you do not want to correspond by email, that this is written everywhere, since emails can get into spam. You don't see them. Sometimes they don't even go through. So I always recommend, hey, go on my website on this chat box, go on my social media DMs, things that I know is going to get to me fast. But sometimes there are people that will not be happy no matter what. And so we're going to go over a couple of scenarios. I usually don't pick up phone calls, but this person is talking to me about politics, so I guess I will. Hello?
Hi, yes. This is Complainia Constantine. Is this the company that I subscribed to?
This is.
Well, I subscribed in September, but I also sent an email in September that I wanted to cancel, and I was still charged in November.
On the bottom of every email, it does say that you cannot cancel by email.
No. I sent an email saying that I wanted to cancel, so I should not have been charged.
You cannot cancel by email. You know what? I'm going to see what I can do. Why don't you go ahead and send me whatever you had sent before, and I will take a look.
But you already have it. Well, let me go look through everything. Man, you're making this so difficult, and I will call you back.
Okay. Hello?
This is Complainia Constantine. Is this the company that I subscribed to?
Yes, I know. We just spoke like 1 second ago.
Yeah, for some reason it's not letting me send the email, but it shows that someone replied to it and somehow didn't answer that I wanted to be canceled.
There's nothing that I can do until I see that. But while I have you on the phone, would you mind telling me, any feedback?
You should be able to easily just give me all my money back. Why is it so difficult?
Do you have any feedback at all about anything that you tried?
I already said that I sent an email that I wanted to be canceled. Like, why can't I just get my refund?
Is there anything that could have made the experience better?
Well, you know what? You're being just so helpful. I would definitely be very happy to subscribe later.
Thank you for calling. We'll be in touch. You have reached the sales line at my company. How may I help you?
Hi, yes. This is Complainia Constantine. Is this the company that I subscribed to?
I'm going to have to direct you over to the website because that is where that is handled. But while I have you on the phone, I would be happy to give you a little gift card for your time if you would just answer 2 questions for me.
I would just like to talk to a person about getting my money back.
Well, if you do want that gift card, I can just ask you the 2 questions, or I could just go ahead and send you over to the website.
No, I'll just go ahead and go on the website.
Bye. That's it for today's video. If you liked it, if you have a customer service experience you'd like to share, comment below, subscribe, hit the bell, and see you at the next video.
Bye, bye, bye.